Hey guys, welcome to this week's Hot or Not Thursday. We are getting our hands on everything shiny. And by shiny, I mean like I've been swatching and playing and I've just been mesmerized by this product. Once again, I have been putting this to the test over the past couple of weeks. And still, every single time I start swatching and playing with these products, I'm just like in awe. They are so awesome. So what we are talking about are the brand new CoverFX Custom Enhancer Drops. There are 3 very metallic and 3 more sun-kissed. We will go through each and every shade. I have my favorites, recommendations for different skin tones, and this is an item that you can use so many different ways, and that's something I really love about it. So we're gonna go through the full range here. I have all 6 of them in front of me, but I also wanna remind you guys that it is Thursday, which means I have a hot product of the week, so come and join me on Amazon.com. The link will be below. You can see me on Style Code Live, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I hope you guys come and chat with me. I look forward to it every single Thursday, and it's just something that's, I don't know, it's part of my routine now. So I always remind you guys to hit that link below on Thursdays and join the fun and come check out what I'm talking about for a hot product of the week and just watch the show and enjoy it because they always put on a good show on Style Code Live. So I hope to see you there, but let's get to what is super exciting, and that is all of the magical, shiny metallicness that is right in front of me, and we're gonna go through the collection. They have 3 shades that are very metallic. Now I am wearing this guy right here. This is the shade Moonlight, and I am wearing this on my cheeks. I actually like putting this on top of my finished product. I don't put this underneath and then put a powder highlight on top. This is one of the rarest formulas where you can actually get away with putting this on top of your makeup even if you've used powder, which is usually a no-no because it will kind of clump up and make your makeup look cakey, but this just glides right on and just becomes one with your skin, whether you have powder on it or not, and it looks so just beautifully lit. I mean, look at my nose. I even have it on the center of my lip. I have it on my eyelid. Partially, I have a little bit of glitter from Dose of Colors, but on the inner portion of my lid and on the inner corner of my eye, I have this, placed there as well. I just wanted to show you how much glow you could get from this product. And I also want to share with you guys that a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just going to take like a dab. You can see it is very, very, very intense. So do not go overboard with these. The way that I like to apply this is either just with my fingertips or a dampened beauty blender, and then I just kind of boop, 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 boop. Very light touches, a little bit goes a long way. You will be able to see your highlighter from outer space. This will get the job done fast. You don't have to layer it. You're gonna get that really bold strobed look fast. So let's go through the highlighter shades, the metallic shades. This is $42, by the way, which I'm kind of like I hate recommending something that is so up there in price, especially for a highlighter. But please keep in mind with an item like this, you need the tiniest amount and it will go a long way. And because it's so versatile, I do think it's a hot product and worth the price. So I already showed you the shade that I'm wearing, but let's go one step up. This is the lightest one that they carry. It's called Celestial, and this is just a beautiful, more pinky toned, really beautiful metallic. And this is going to be excellent for more fair skins, porcelain skins. You're still going to be able to get a really gorgeous highlight no matter how fair you are. This will show up. If you have any type of color to your skin, which I'm not saying I have a tan by any means, but this one I do find looks beautiful. I can use either or, but I prefer this one. It has a little more of a champagne kind of a thing going on. And again, this one is Moonlight. And then we have the shade Sunlight, which you would think this would be more bronzy, but it's actually still very light, but deeper skin tones would look beautiful in this. So something to keep in mind, these are designed to use, I've already said, a variety of different ways. You can use them as eyeshadow, you can place them as inner corner highlight, you can use them straight on the face as highlight. I've even mixed some in with my lip gloss today, you can do that. but you can also add a drop into your foundation and kind of mix it together, and you're gonna have a very illuminated foundation. If that's something you're after, you are totally able to do that. Now, moving on to the more bronzy, kind of give me a tan type shades. This one is really interesting. This is called Candlelight, and it's this one right here. If you have deeper skin, you're gonna be able to highlight with this. If you have more fair skin like me, you can actually use this mixed in with the foundation, and you're gonna get kind of a bronzy illumination. You can also mix this in with liquid bronzers, and I would use this possibly on the perimeter and really do like a bronzy, shimmery type of a look if you want. I'm just saying, this one is very, very versatile. Now, moving on to the two that I think will kind of take down a shade of foundation if you want something to add a little bit of bronze to your foundation, or if you like to actually go on the perimeter of the face with something that's gonna make you look really tan. You can definitely cheat your way into having a little more warmth in the skin with something like this. This is also really nice just mixed in with your daily moisturizer, because it immediately gives you kind of that effect that you have when you put on body makeup to make you look a little bit tanner, which I have on right now. And it's gonna do the same thing for the face, but it's not gonna look like you have a ton of fake tan on. It's just gonna look really natural. It gives you a little bit of a boost, and the formula just morphs and mixes with everything. I mean, you can do whatever in the heck you want with this stuff. Can you see how intense this is? You need a drop, keep that in mind. But my point is, you can really manipulate this, and do we see how it's just blending out, even though that is like a really dark color? You can do whatever you want with it. So that was the deepest one, and that is called Sunset. And then we have the one that I use more often, because I'm pale. This is Sun Kissed, and I can actually get away with taking this on a beauty blender and kind of, you know, going around the perimeter and kind of creating a little bit of depth and dimension to the skin. And again, I can also mix this one in with a tinted moisturizer. And if you want to get really fancy with this, you can actually mix a drop of the more tan one in with a drop of your illuminator, and you're going to custom create an even different color. So just have fun with these. I have never used a better liquid highlighter in my life. These are my new babies. They sit front and center. I just even like the packaging. I like staring at them. It makes me happy, the kind of highlight they give off. So this is a very, very hot product, and so many of you guys were like, swatches, we need swatches right now. So there you have every single one of these swatched, talked about, and you have every piece of information that you need to go out and decide which one of these lovely little custom enhancer drops you want to pick up. They are definitely worth the splurge, and they are a hot, hot product. I love them. And if you enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up. That does always help as well. Otherwise, thank you for hanging out, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Mwah.